Richard Dennis. A short reading from my novel Fiume Restoral. Sean Riley is a futurist artist. He has come to the city of Fiume, and while he was spreading the futurist political message on the streets of Fiume, it erupted into violence. His friend and lover, Chesa Ray, a British photographer, has come to visit and console him. Chesa came to his apartment that evening and planted herself in the worn stuffed chair by the window. He picked up a bottle of whiskey and looked around for a clean glass. Not finding any, he sat on the bed, held the bottle up, and took a drink. "It didn't go well, did it?" "No," he said, "it did not." He forced another swallow down his throat. "Well, thanks, I'd love some." He held the bottle out to her. "Such a gentleman," she said, reaching for the bottle. She took a long drink and handed it back to him, coughing. "Oh, nasty stuff, that." They sat without speaking for a few minutes. He held the bottle and glanced over at the painting he had been proud of as recently as that morning. Under the yellow light from the old table lamp, it looked shallow and artless. He regretted not covering it before she showed up. "Do you want to talk about what happened, or should I go?" she asked. No, please stay." He sat up straight and gave her the details. "Dear God, did you help the fellow? You got him some medical attention, I trust." Sean shook his head. "You left him?" She leaned forward, hands raised on either side of her head. I can't believe you. The poor bloke was lying there, possibly bleeding to death, and you left him? What the fuck was I supposed to do?" He took another drink and held the bottle without offering to share. Get in a fight with the 3 gangsters who knocked him down? Or wait around until the guy's croat buddies showed up and found their friend bleeding all over the street and me standing next to him? You know how those people are. Or maybe you don't. I didn't like my chances with them either. "Oh, pass the bottle here, will you?" Chesa said, stretching out her hand. "I want to drink to those people, if you don't mind." He gave her the bottle and reclaimed it after she had her drink. "I saw Renzo later, and I told him about the whole thing. He didn't even blink. He asked me whose side I was on." Sean realized he shouldn't have told her that. Chesa needed no additional evidence of Fiumean depravity. "I don't understand," she said. "You go out, make silly noises with your tiny group, then these hooligans bash an innocent old man, and you leave him there, and Renzo berates you because you express concern? Welcome to your paradise of the future, Sean. I can't wait to see what happens next." She came over and sat on the floor by his side, her back against the bed. He slid down beside her and offered her the bottle, but she declined. "Look," he said, "this is not our idea of the future. It's the dirty work of someone trying to stop futurism. The shit that your camera picks up." He told her about Piero. Another swallow, followed by a cough. "Renzo, well, he's a soldier, and that's the way his mind works. You point him at the enemy, and he'll fight to the death, like Tom. But a guy who falls off a hill or a croat who gets beat up, it's not his problem. It's just something that happens. Listen, I was just an ambulance driver. Maybe he's right. Maybe I do need to pick sides. What do I know?" She took the bottle from him for a long drink. "Here," she said, handing it back. She wiped her lips with the back of her hand. "Polish it off. Now listen to me, please. Being an ambulance driver is a beautiful thing, not anything to apologize for. And you are an artist. You're different. You possess vision that soldiers don't. That's what sets you apart." "Yeah, I'm different. You can say that again. I'm a futurist. So was Piero, and look what happened to him. He got killed. So I got sent here, Marinetti's second choice, or third maybe, who knows." "You're also a pilot," Chesa said. "You are trying valiantly to reach people with your message, but at some personal risk, to say nothing of the safety of those who might listen to you. Why not get an airplane and drop your leaflets on their heads? You could be like D'Annunzio during the war, except nobody will be shooting at you, I hope. And who would give me an airplane? You're a war hero, are you not? You drove an ambulance at the front and saved lives. A friend of Tenente Renzo Guidici and Guido Keller. What did they do at Ranchi when the trucks didn't show up? Renzo said they went out and took them. So go to wherever they keep the planes and demand one. And if nobody will give you an airplane, take one. And please check out my novel, Fiume Restoral, on sale on Amazon and other fine retail sites.